An atmospheric river is kind of a pulse, a river, a stream of moisture that lasts for many days, that moves from the ocean, the subarctic, around Iceland for instance, moves up into the Arctic, and it brings air temperatures that are above zero. It brings strong winds. It's a bit like a small hurricane or a small cyclone that completely fractures up the Arctic Ocean ice and allows the system to start to become more spring-like. One of the special issues that we're particularly interested in with these atmospheric rivers is that by bringing up all this warm air, opening up the Arctic, that then allows a lot of moisture to be injected into the atmosphere. And then the question becomes, well, where does that moisture go? Does that moisture leave the Arctic by going all the way across and going out past Alaska? Does that moisture go to Russia and to the Yamal Peninsula? Does that moisture turn around and come to northern Finland and influence the Nordic and the Scandinavian regions?
Yeah, I think we say that.
One of the ways that these processes can influence Finland and northern Sweden and parts of Norway is that it's a new source of moisture into the Arctic. And these can supercharge storm events like cyclones, kind of hurricane-like events that just bring massive snowstorms into the northern Nordic regions. And this has great ramifications for things like hydropower because it can be snow or rain. It has great ramifications for any crop production. It can influence reindeer and their ability to graze on the landscape. So there are lots of cascading consequences and effects of understanding these weather events and what it means to the distribution of moisture, whether it be rain or snow around the Arctic. And these processes are especially important today because actually the drier regions are getting drier around the planet, and the wet regions are having a tendency to get wetter. And so these extreme events are starting to become the normal parts of a new Arctic. And this is one of the things that we are really interested in documenting, is how does the new Arctic behave compared to what may have happened 5, 10, or 15 years ago. Well, there's a whole series of changes taking place now with what we call the Borealisation of the Arctic. That is essentially moving the animals, the plants, the water cycles, the carbon cycles from these kind of subarctic regions now up into the Arctic region. And this is resulting in cascading consequences that really now are being manifested in all major ways. We've got new species, for instance, of simple things like butterflies farther north, but we have bird species that are farther north. We have marine life that's farther north, and these are changing the opportunities for commercial fishing. They're changing the kinds of communities and the infrastructure that they have. So this whole borealization of the Arctic is really resetting the activities and the kinds of processes and patterns that are happening in the north.